Hello everybody, welcome back to City Skylines with me, Biffa, here in the city of Teaport. Thank you very much for joining me. So, we have some big plans for today. We're going to unlock the next monument. And I asked you all to let me know in the comments of the last episode which one you would like to see. And the winner was the space elevator because everyone wanted to see how I would deal with the huge influx of tourism that normally brings to your city. So we're going to need to set up some stuff to deal with that. But of course, there's a few things we need to unlock before we get to that. Let's just stop following that train. There we go. So if we have a look on here, a huge influx of tourism with our space elevator, but we need to start with the Grand Mall. And I am going to find some nice spots to put these and build them up, make them look nice. Before we do that, we are losing a lot of money, even though we're gaining at the moment. Overall, our money is going down quite a lot. And that is to do with our Smarty Pants University. The time has come. There we go. We've got like so many academic works. It's unbelievable. We've probably nearly got all of them. So we're going to drop that right down to 0 and see whether that helps us. We do have the policy of free lunch and free education, which is costing us a lot of money. But we'll do that one first and we'll see what happens. So let's do our search for our first edition, the Grand Mall. There we go. Now, we did start to build over here. We put Central Park in here last time. And I know this is going to be some nice big houses in here. I'm pretty sure I would like to put, an area in here. Let's just grab our zoning tool. And we're going to zone a little bit up here, all the way along. We're going to leave the beach sort of free. And we're going to take this area down here. We may do, actually, I'm going to go all the way. I want this to be nice looking self-sufficient housing because I love the self-sufficient housing. Let's just take in this road. And maybe we'll stop there and do something with this bit. There we go. Thornton District. So we need a name for that. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to name that. So we've got self-sufficient buildings. Yes, please. And this one here. Organic and local produce. Yeah, go on. We'll go for that as well. That means it's going to have to be small buildings. And then this sort of area over here. Let's see what we can do. There we go. That should work out well. So I'm going to put... Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to put these all here. I've left it as a 4x4 or 4 wide space in here. So we get the nice big tall buildings. And I want all of this around our central park to be self-sufficient housing. So I'm going to pop all of that in. I may even actually just carry on down here as well. Yeah, let's close that in. We need to go a bit further with this one. There we go. That'll do. And then we'll just make sure that this little last part here is an asymmetrical road. We'll do some dedicated turning lanes and give way coming out of there. We'll do the same over here as well. In fact, we'll take the whole of that. Yeah, we'll spin that one round the other way. That'll work quite well. So we'll do that here, and we'll do that there. There we go. This one I'm not too worried about, because this is the main road. And then I do want all this to be the same height. So let's just grab these nodes. So that one there. Shift. Oh, there we go. Shall I collect that one? Yeah, that one there. What is that? Oh! There we go. Smooth that all out. That's the same height. Excellent. So let's pop these in these last little gaps that we've got here. And along there and along there. Yeah, that should be good. So let's see what we get in this area. Actually, while these people are growing in here, they're going to need some services as well because they're so far away from everybody else. So maybe let me just pop a few of these items in here too. There we go. That is a good start to the new area. And of course, you need to keep your eye on this down here because you're not going to get houses growing just because you want them to grow. So we're going to need a little bit of commercial in here as well. I don't want this to go absolutely mad. So let's just fill that up here on the main road. There we go. Just a little bit of that around there. And we'll do this one here as well, up to the junction. Excellent, and that should take care of their needs. So we'll leave that growing there. So now we've got a bit of a population boost over here. We're going to make this shops as well, and that's going to be those. There we go. So now we've got a nice little population boost on this corner. I am going to put some smaller houses perhaps round the edge here just to sort of soften that down to the coast, but we'll get to that. But we could certainly add the Grand Mall into here, but we need to try and think a little bit about the transportation. I mean, that's got a huge bonus over this area. So if we sort of went over here somewhere, that would give that boost to most of those houses, which would be fantastic. That is what we want. So let's grab this road here. Let's find that node up to there. Excellent. All together now. We all know what we're doing there. And then we'll grab a nice tree-lined road. In fact, if we just carry that onto the edge over there, and then is that going to fit in before all those shops appear? Actually, that will fit in perfectly. Give me that on there. There we go. Excellent. Oh, you want to come and shop there, don't you? And get the nice views of the coast. Very good, very good. Let's make it a bit easier for everybody to get across here. Let's pop in some paths and such. So you can walk across there. They can walk down there. This has all got roads getting across, so that's fine. We will add some... Now, what do we want here? We've got... At the minute, the access is this road to this roundabout all the way around there, which I think's okay. I mean, this might get super busy, this little road here, so that may end up being a roundabout at some point. But as it stands at the moment, I don't think that's too bad. What is the next thing on the list to add? Because it's going to help us perhaps build up this area here. So, a stadium. We do have stadiums, but not the stadium. Which is this one? Yeah, now that is pretty big. And that has a very large noise. Now, a stadium down here on the coast would be great. Somewhere along here, I'm thinking. So let's grab some roads perhaps and build off of here. And then, I mean, we will put a car park. Okay, I'm going to build this straight first, and then I'm going to delete this bit. That's where the stadium's going to go. There. Yeah, right on the coast. And then we're going to grab this here. How do I want to do this? Oh, thank you very much. Still getting the old academic works, even though I've stopped the money. Oh, actually, that's quite good. I like the look of that. And then we'll go straight into there. Nice little curve. I was wanting to do something a bit different, not just a straight road into here. Now, this road here could carry on underneath. Let's change this a little bit. So let's grab our picker. So that could come straight out to there. And then I want it to curve under here. Perfect. And then I want it to go into there. Perfect again. Excellent. And then what are we going to do here? Yeah, we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. So now they've got access to over here. And the ferry, which is there. We definitely could add another ferry stop down here. Yeah, definitely. This road coming down here is looking perfect for a ferry stop. For access to the rest of the city, or plans coming together. Do you know what we haven't got? A blimp depot. Maybe we could have a blimp depot. Now, that's going to be hard to build that on there. So let's do a bit of land terraformation. Is that a real word? Whoa! There we go. And then if we put our ferry off of that... No, that is not what we want to do. Let's undo that. And undo that and flood everybody. This is the one I want. So we're going to get that. I'm just going to bring it out a bit. Okay, all game. Calm down, game. Calm down. Let's maybe take that back a spot and pop it on here. Oh, it's going to say shoreline required. Problems with the water. I want it here. But the game's like, oh, that's a shore. Oh, you want it there, do you, game? Come on now. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop it anywhere. There, like that. And then we'll just use the move it mod. Whoa, I've still got all of that selected. Okay, let's do that again. And we'll just maneuver this around. That's where I want it. There. And Control H, the same height as that. Thank you. We'll come back to maneuvering that again. Let's grab this road. So if we bring that straight out, and then we can line all of this up, can't we? That'll be good. I'm sure there's a way of using the Move It mod to automatically do that, but I will do it myself. There we go. So that should be done. A stop in each direction, which is good. And we've sort of connected up to this sandbank here. We may leave it like that. That's fine. We'll work on that a bit. Good. So now we've got access to over here by the ferry, access to the rest of the area, and we could even add... What should we add? What should we add? I'm just thinking that this area here is going to become super busy. So we've got this Central Park, we've got the Grand Mall, we've got the stadium. We're going to end up with a lot of things in here. This road needs a bit of adjustment, doesn't it? I'm wondering whether we could put something a little bit more substantial in here. I don't really want to go for trolley buses, but I'm wondering whether we could just add in a nice tram running up and down here. Yeah, let's do that. I do enjoy a good tram. Let's add a tram in over here. So this tram is going to come down this way to drop people off to this area. It can then turn round. I know we'll get that sorted. It can then come down into this spot this way. And then where can it go? Could we just have it go sort of in a bit of a loop? So we'll change this road here. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's put that on. We'll turn that off, I should say. Collision. We'll pop that there. It means we're going to lose our dedicated turning lanes coming out along here. But hey ho. It's off to work we go. And then we'll go down there. And then we'll come around here and just make that a tram round there and back again. I don't want it to go all the way up there. That's like a separate thing altogether. Yeah, that's good. Then we just need to add some turning spots. So which side of the road are you going to be coming down? This side of the road here. Okay, so if we go like this, and then we'll go like this, and then we'll go like this, and then we'll go like that. So you can turn around there and go back again. Yep. And then we need another turning spot, do we? No, because that all goes in a big loop, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, good. Ah, we're going to need to attach a tram depot to all of this. Can I attach it to this over here by the stadium? As there's the highway here, I'm going to stick it right by that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good. And then we can just run our tram network. So we're going to go... Which way is this going to go? That way. So we want this one here. Oh, I knew there was another turning spot we needed. It was down here, wasn't it? Ah, let's just do that first. So they're going to be coming down this side of the road to actually go in this direction, right by the sea. Would work okay. Yeah, let's just get that all the same height as this. Let's get this the same height as that. And then it all sort of slopes down a bit. If we take that one, and that one, and that one. And we'll do this. Slope objects. There we go. Excellent. And then we can add a stop over there. Okay, so let's run this along now. Trying to sort of spread it away from the junctions. But that's quite difficult when it sort of snaps to a point in the middle. Well, that'll be okay. I don't want one in there that's going to become super busy. Then we'll do this side of the road. Then we'll do that. And then we'll loop around and go back in again. Yeah, that should be good. So let's give this a water pipe. There we go. Fantastic. In fact, I'm going to take that all the way along to the end up here because we're going to be building in all of this area. And then let's follow our first tram. I'm just going to drop the trams down to 3. I think that'll be plenty. And then we've got our teacup trams that we can add. We've got the 3 car, the 5, 7 and 9. And the Teaport. Let's go for the Teaport 3 and 3 of those. And I think, and we're going to change the line colour as well. Let's go for a greeny. Let's go for sort of a light green. There we go. And let's wait for these to come out. Oh, these are purple, so these are the ones that are going back. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Teaport tram link. I do like these. I do like these a lot. Okay, let's follow this one then. Already people are using them. That's fantastic. They're a bit bunched up at the minute, but they will unbunch themselves. Not going to worry about that too much. Then we've got a stop down here and a nice little turnaround as well. Oh, things are growing. So they're all getting on the ferry. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you just walk right across in the way. Then we're going to head into Central Park. Nice little area we've got here. Very good. Okay, so while that's going around there, we could just add back in our dedicated turning lanes. The giveaway should be fine, yeah. So let's just quickly add those back in. That one's okay, that one there, and then the rest are just single lanes anyway. Have I accidentally put trees all over this road? I have, because I flipping left collision on, didn't I? Oh, it's not an episode with Biffa if I don't accidentally leave collision on somewhere. Okay, cool. So that's going to help everybody get round everywhere. I just want to sort this little road out here. Oh, should have paused first so everybody doesn't freak out. Let's just connect that up. That's better. There we go. All right, so we're starting to build up our infrastructure. We've got the mass transportation coming in. We seem to be making a bit more money, which is good. What is next on the list? The Statue of Wealth. Well, that is something that can really fit into this area. What's that? A modern condominium. Interesting. The Statue of Wealth. So I'm just thinking, how big is the space elevator? Oh, I can't even click it. Because I'm thinking of saving this area here for the space elevator. So our Statue of Wealth could actually... I'll tell you what, why don't we make a little something of this area here? So right opposite where our mall is. Let's see what we can do. How about this for connecting up to everything else? I quite like this. I'm going to grab that node, that node, that node, that node, and that node, and try our slopey slope. Yeah, that just didn't work at all. I was expecting that to line all these up nicely. Yeah, no, okay. I'll just do it by eye then. Don't worry, game. Thank you very much. Yeah, it looks all right. So you can walk down there. And then you can take this nice walk along the beach. And then you can join in with the other area over here. We could... Oh, jumpy game does my nuts. And then we can have a little walk through the trees here as well. So we sort of go like this up to there. That'd be nice. So that gives access to all of that from the main walking highway. Yeah, so lots of walking available. Lots of mass transit. Lots of stuff going on. What is happening with the traffic over here? So you're all trying to come off. I've suddenly got distracted. These guys are blocking everybody. I know what we can do to fix this. We're going to say Hugo there and Hugo there. So when you come around the corner, that is where I want you to pick your lane, which is what they're doing. So we're going to say pick your lane, coming in here, and then stay in that lane all the way down and go. Because at the minute you're just all looking at each other. And you're doing a similar thing coming down here as well, look. So Hugo there, and then when you get to the end, pick your lane. I might end up forcing some people to go where they don't want to go, but that's fine because look at all that blocking up. I think it's just all getting super busy because people are travelling over here. Yeah, okay, well, I'm happy with that. Right, our Statue of Wealth is... Oh, look at that. Space elevator. Nice. That is... Oh, my giddy aunt. This thing is absolutely humongous. Right, this area over here, we are going to slightly change this. So I'm going to take away this zone here for now, all the way up to there. We may continue that over there, but that's fine. But for now, that's all going to go. We're going to put another zone instead over here. And then what I want to do here is have this as a touristy centre where everyone can come and have lots of fun. So that is going to be tourism, leisure. This one here, yes. Spruce Heights. So give me a name for this one. And this, where are we? On the monuments, is going to be right in the middle here. I want it facing that way, but I want it there. So let me just pop a road in here. Okay, there we go. So that thing is now kicked in. Lots of tourism for the space elevator. And then what I want to do in just this little spot here is pop a car park in. So let me grab that. Oh, look at all those people coming out already. Good grief. It's almost like they're just flying out of space. Here they come. Wow, that is great. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but a space elevator, you know, connects to space. So, are these like flying from the moon on a Virgin Atlantic, not Virgin Atlantic, whatever it's called for going around into space, and then they're coming down in the space elevator, and then they're arriving at my city. Now, I could cheese this. I could have all this in a park, and I have to pay to come out, but I'm not going to do that. But what do you notice they're doing? Instantly, they're walking, which is absolutely perfect. Some of them are getting in their car, but most of them are walking. So that is good. And they're all walking over here to this stop. So we obviously need to increase the frequency of those. So we'll come back to that in a minute. Let me just finish off this. Oh my goodness, there's so many people coming out of this. That is great. I'm just wondering whether actually we could have another stop up here. So it comes up, picks them up, and then comes round in a loop like that, rather than this loop at the end here. That actually might work a bit better. Let's give that a go. So I'm going to upgrade. Let's turn off anarchy there. That road, that road, that road, that road. And then we're going to have that come out there and connect there. So we probably don't need this curly-whirly bit anymore. And then when it comes down here, we can add a stop there. So it goes round there. Just see where that one goes. And then it goes off into the city. That actually might work a bit better. We'll leave this. Why is that one coming down, going round, going up there? Hang on a sec. Let me just sort this out. There we go. That works much better. So it comes down here, stops outside, loops around, stops up there. And I'm hoping that most people are now going to queue up on here. Look at how many people are on here. Let's just take a look at our tram line. We may need to monkey around with this a little bit. So tram line 6. 520, oh yeah, loads of people there. Couple of hundred over there. And then 400 and something. Although we need to add some more vehicles. So, yeah, let's just increase that. I'm going to increase that to 6. And I'm actually going to change that to the 5, not the teacup ones. Yeah, the 5 instead of the 3. So they're all going to disappear and they're all going to come out again. And see whether that takes care of it all. I'm also going to add in, because a lot of people are walking down here and crossing in front of the cars. So I'm going to have a path there. Let's use our posh paths. Posh paths, because we're in a posh part of town. Let's put that back on again. So that's going to come over there if they want to get to this stop, and they don't have to walk around there. And I may even stop the crossing here. I think that might be a good idea, just because this is going to get super busy. So we'll turn, not that one, not that one either. that one, and that one off. There we go. And then it's going to take a while for these all to unbunch, but give them some time so they can get there. So if they want to walk out, they can get there. If they want to cross over, they can come down there. They can get in and out of the car park because I put all the footpaths in there and that's being used, which is fantastic. So we just need to keep an eye on this and hope we have enough trolleys, whoa, to pick up all of these tourists. Okay, something tells me we're going to need a lot more help to deal with all of these people coming out of here. And I'm wondering whether... I don't want to ban cars because I know what will happen. We'll ban cars here. They'll walk around the corner and get their cars out there. But yeah, we're getting quite a little bit of traffic going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to make a road here have better access. So this one here... If you remember, we've turned it into our tram, so it means we don't have dedicated turning lanes or anything like that. Whereas this one here, if I do that, it's going to have dedicated turning lanes. Bing. It may end up being a roundabout, but that's a shorter route. So hopefully they'll come around here instead of going around this way and making this busy. And then also, whoops, if I grab that and look at line details, we've got 6 on there. So that one's only got 202 on it, 202, 5, 200. So it's just a case of having them unbunch a bit more, which we know they will do as time goes on. 760 tourists. Car trip save 100%. Excellent. So I think we'll leave that going for a little while and just see. Look, already, look, these guys are coming down here. Let's just watch this a sec. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. This outside here is always going to be busy, but it's all moving, which is fine. They're mostly taking this road here instead of coming down here and blocking up this junction. So certainly that is much better. I'm just thinking about adding some sort of path over the top of all of this, so to help them get across. And let me just see what I can do. So there we go. If they want to walk over the top, they can. These are pretty steep. We're just going to imagine that they are... Let's just line that up a bit better. We're going to imagine that they're steps going up. So that's fine. And they can get all the way across the other side without bothering to cross over the road. So that is definitely going to be helpful. So all I need to think about is whether I just need to add a couple more trams on there. I think I'm going to just up it by another 2, 6, 7, 8. And I think that will be this sorted. Excellent. Okay, and then to go in here, as we've made this a tourism area, I'm going to put some high-density commercial, which is going to give us a load of touristy-type buildings. Now, I don't know whether this is going to overwhelm our traffic in here, but we're certainly going to see and give it a go. But I want that to be all the way down this side in this section, not all the way down there. Yeah, let's have them all the way down there as well. Let's just check that our zone... No. Our zone needs to go over the road to take in those. There we go. And then that will just be normal high density. Let's see what that gives us. There we go. So a couple of extra paths to get about. I put some crossing with some lights using the node controller mod. Just wondering whether we could do with that anywhere else. No, I think we're doing okay. Let's just look at the traffic of just this area as it's getting pretty busy. Do you know what? That is not too bad. No traffic round there. A little bit of traffic there. That is going to be used a lot. But, I mean, nothing at all. So that is really, really cool. And look, there we go. We've got enough people being picked up that there's not huge crowds waiting. I think that was a fantastically successful placement of our space elevator. And we've getting 510 tourists last week. That is hopefully going to make us a load of money. Our money is going up again, which is great. So I'm really pleased with that. I like that. The floating calf with a little boat and the ferry goes right through the middle. I think that looks really nice. Well, I have to say, I'm pretty pleased with the way this area turned out. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and don't forget, I've got oxygen not included on my other channel, Biffa Plays Strategy. So if that's your thing, go and check that out. I will see you all very soon for the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.